Hi everybody, Laura McGuire here from Cranston, Rhode Island. I'm a creative memories consultant, and last week I showed you how to do a money holder. That was real simple, and if you like simplicity you can go with that one, but this one is a little more work, but super cute. I've been working on this morning, and I actually made 3 of them. And this is how it goes, and the money goes in there. So this is pretty simple too, but it's a little more work. So you need a piece of cardstock that is 7 by 7. I pre-cut it. And you need to score it at 2 inches on 2 sides, 2 opposite sides, and score at just over 1/4 inch on the other 2 sides. And I'll show you how I did that. Let me put these aside. Okay, let's take this out. That's my straight blade. Put my scoring blade in. And it's 2 inches. Here, and then I'm going to just flip it over and score at 2 inches again. And then I did one at 1/4 inch, but it was too narrow. So instead of going all the way to 1/2 inch, which made the opening too small, I just went, let me show you, there's like the beginning, just the beginning of the next cutting, you know, the next measuring area. There's a line there, and I just went up to that line. And I can't tell you how much that is, but it's more than 1/4 inch, less than 1/2 inch. And it's easy, real easy to figure it out if you have the Creative Memories trimmer. Okay, we're done with that. This is for the tag. We'll talk about that after. Then you're going to take your scissors, and you're cutting on the score line all the way up, and then you're going to stop because you need 1 flap on either side. So since it's 2 inches here and here, it doesn't matter what side you start on. But I'm cutting all the way up to the horizontal score line, and then I'm cutting that right off, and then I'm just going to snip a little triangle from the edge. That just makes the folding a little better and less bulky. So let's do the same on this side. Right up to here. And then I'm snipping on the score line, the horizontal one, and then just the diagonal. Let's move that out of the way. So then you want to just fold, and I just took the edge of my scissors and kind of burnished it like that so that it would stay. And I'm going to fold this up and do the same thing. If you have a bone folder, that would work, of course. Okay, now I'm putting adhesive on that flap, and the adhesive is, I mean, you could use scoring tape, photo tape that's narrower, but this is what I had handy. So it's just a little bit wider, so it just folds right in. It was no big deal for me. And I'm folding that in. And you don't want to use repositionable tape runner here because it will probably open up on you. All right, and then I'm folding it in, and I'm just kind of pressing so it kind of takes, because this is thick cardstock that I'm using. It's a heavyweight, and it would tend to open up. All right, now your designer paper, you want it to fit in here, and this is two inches by 6, not quite 6 3/4. So I mean, I cut these a little short. I think 6 1/2 would work. I think I did it at 5 3/4. And I think I even put that on here, 5 3/4, but I think 6 1/2 would even be better. So I'm going to put these on. And that's what makes it look pretty. Yeah, I did cut these too short, and I don't know what I was thinking. I think 6 1/2 would be better, because, you know, I think when I was trying different measurements, when I was making it, I'm thinking that I was thinking it was 7 inches, and then I knew it was less, and I don't know what I was doing. Okay. All right, so this part is done. If you want, you could cover the back, but I'm choosing not to do that. Now the tag. We'll make the tag. And it does not fit in the tag maker because it's only 1 1/2 inches, and the tag maker cuts it at 1 inch. So 1 inch, 2, and 2 1/2. So this is 1 3/4 by 1 1/2. The designer paper to match is 1 1/2 by 1 1/4. So we'll put that on top of that. And you get a nice border around that. And then you need a place to write the to and from. So the white is 1 1/4 by 1 inch. And that goes on here like that. So now you take your scissors. Here it is. I have more scissors around. Okay, and you cut at an angle here, but you're going to take that same piece, because you want it to be even on both sides, and you're going to snip the other side right along the same edge. And then you take a hole punch, and you kind of guesstimate where the center is, and you punch a hole. And then you take some twine. All right, I thought I had a small piece, but I have another one in my tag class. And I think I missed the center. I don't think that's going to really matter. So you just put a little bit in and you tie a knot. Very simple. So this is quick too. It's not as quick as the other one, but it's pretty quick. And then I'm cutting that. And then for it to, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't want to do that. So I'm using some foam squares at the bottom, and I guess I misplaced my smallest ones. So what I'll do is just cut the big ones. And what I did, I used four small foam squares. I don't know where I put them. But even the foam tape would work on this. So I'm putting it only at the bottom of the tag. I think that'll work. The 2 will work. But I did put 4. And you kind of, you know, put that in the center. And then you write your to and from on that. Money goes in here. And it's a nice little package. It's like making your own gift box for money. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great week.